Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. It's going to start by mapping out the current range. And we'll just go from this previous high from Friday. This area, this had retraced back. Well, it was just trending in this, not trending, but in this range. Price made this lower high from these highs and then continued to make this low. Buyer step back up. Now this could be just another lower high from this high. Price is now in discount of that range. Well, it came back into premium. Sellers sold off back in the discount, but we're looking to see if buyers actually just swept these previous lows. Since it did come back down and make this low, buyers push prices back into this range. For Euro USD, we're waiting to see at this current location if this is going to be a higher low from these lows, and if it is, I'll just quickly go ahead and take out these highs, which means this was a sweep, and then price will continue to take out the liquidity sitting over these highs. But if not, expect this 4-hour trend to continue downward, making this the lower high from these highs, and continue to take out the lows of this overall push it down. Depending on any type of dollar news, prices could also react once it does take out these lows from this area of demand. So waiting to see if momentum can pick up either direction from here. I'd just be waiting to see if it can take out the lows, or if it can push back into premium and start taking out the highs in order to take a trade. GBP USD, let's go map at the current range. Of course, it's been a while. It's no longer that lower high. This was the lower high from this previous swing that made this low, but this high has been taken out. It was taken out by this low. So this is a higher low now. That shouldn't be broken, in which I would consider it a bearish structure. This overall, you can consider this overall the overall swing, bullish swing, as we continue to make higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Maybe push out, but on the 4-hour local level, this was the last consolidation that actually pushed past this high that I considered the high of the last swing leg. So you can consider this the new higher low, because it did break structure to the upside. Whichever way you can interpret this 4-hour chart, but you can see that prices continue in this bullish structure, making higher highs, and it's consolidated, higher highs, higher lows, and made another higher high. This could, even though it broke structure to the upside, it could look like this is just a sweep, and sellers are starting to push this price back down, just like with Euro, waiting to see if this momentum can continue to the upside, or if this, area can hold. I don't expect it to go ahead and take out these lows. But if it does, I'm expected to go ahead and push back down to this higher low from the previous lows. And this would be the current range. Still trading in premium, even though like I said, this could be considered a sweep. Let's see if it can sweep and push back down into discount. And we briefly take a look at DXY. And overall, it is still in this bullish swing, just retracing, came back down internally, continue to make lower lows, lower highs. All right, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and now it looks like price is pushing back up, and also just looking like it's in consolidation. It's like it's just expanding consolidation for DXY. So I would wait to see if there is a momentum to pick up and break out of this consolidation. It's just hovering around the 50% mark of this overall swing leg. So wait to see if momentum can pick up. Looks like this is corrective in nature, but also just in consolidation. So waiting to see if momentum can take out these highs, and I expect it to go ahead and continue to push higher, because it is sweeping liquidity on both sides. As you can see, this just swept that liquidity and pushed back down into the range. AUD USD, let's go map at the current range. It's the last pullback. GBP USD, it was from this last similar chart back from this last Well, yeah, let's keep it like that. So this area consolidated. Let's make a higher highs, higher lows. Another higher highs, still consolidated in a range. Broke down structure, retraced back down into discount, and then buyer step back up and broke structure back up to the upside. No real solid push. Did look like swept past these highs and continues to push up. So overall bullish, just waiting to see if there's any opportunity to buy. This would have been an opportunity to buy once that retraced back down into the discount, and it was corrective with like a bull flag, corrective back down into that discount area. And then you see the impulse back up. So only looking for buying opportunities for AUD USD. Of course, previously it had been in that range and still over these highs from previous structure. NZD USD, let's go map the current range. It's also expanding. It looks like this is just in a range like this, but expanding. Bullish swing leg because it got this last lower high from these highs, and price continue to push up. It retraces back down, and buyers continue to break structure to the upside, as you can see. But now we're back into this range, consolidating sideways. Came back down to this area of support, made a double bottom into that area of support, and then an impulse out for the buyers. So looking to see if this can form a new higher low from these lows, or if this is just a lower high from these highs. If this is a higher low from these lows, and I'm expected to push out once it start breaking out past these highs, I'll look for into buying opportunity in order for the price to continue that momentum to take out the liquidity over these highs. But again, it's overall, just be careful because this is still, in my opinion, in a range. Like I said, expanding range. It's like a solid support area. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.